Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Type 59. It's a Tier 8 Chinese premium medium tank. It's located on the south spawn of Ghost Town, and this one is under the command of pumicka2. And yes, this is a very rare tank. Not many people do have them. If they do, they rather enjoy them. Game on. Well, what makes this tank so special compared to other tanks? Well, mainly because it's the Chinese version of the T55A, and they did make rather a lot of them. 6,000 to 9,500 were built between 1958 and 1987. It's armed with a 100mm gun, which is capable of doing 250 alpha and penetrating 241s with premium APCR. With standard ammo, it's only 185. It's a bit of a small penetration on that AP round, a bit lackluster, which is why Type 59 drivers tend to use the premium rounds, because at least then they'll get a better effect. It's also got a decent fire rate as well, 7.57 seconds per round, and you can see here Pumicka's got it down to 6.22. Just checking to see, are there anyone ahead? Did anybody see him? And he fired one quick round to try and keep the heads down on the other side. He found an enemy. Now this tank does have problems, and that's partially in its frontal armor, but it does actually have very, very fast speed and agility, which you can see here. Oh, he's got the kill. He's got his first kill of the game, and the enemy are now starting to see his tanks starting to invade enemy territory. And yes, they are looking at him. He's landed in a Tier 8 game with Tier 6 tanks in it. This particular tank will never see Tier 10. It's a Tier 8 that's got preferential matchmaking, which makes it rather unusual. Well, he's right at the enemy base area now, and he's going to go up against a Scorpion. You see, he's bounced around off the turret, and that's because this turret is very, very nicely rounded indeed, which makes it very difficult for enemy tanks to penetrate it. It's a cast turret. It's very, very tough indeed, much tougher than usual. And this is why this tank is so good. Look at that, he took down the Scorpion, and that Scorpion never managed to penetrate him. He's now got a patrol duty. He's now penetrating an 87 through the weak spot, the cupola, and enemy Arty's starting to focus on him because they need to do something, otherwise he's going to dominate this battle. He's already got another pen. Low roll on that one, but at least the 87 managed to get a penetrating shot on him. Of course, they're trying to get his cupola, but there's not much of a cupola to aim at, and he's taken down the 87. The Crusader did manage to get another hit with HE, but he's on that particular point there on the rise where it's difficult. It's only 7 degrees of gun depression, which does make it difficult, but he can overcome that, and the enemy Arty failed, and there goes the last, or the next of the enemy, the KV-85. Okay, now there are enemies down here, including that Crusader, and I don't think he's going to stop at the top of the hill. I think he wants those kills. In fact, he found two. Found both enemy Artys. The Hummel goes down. He goes for the ram on the Crusader, and he wipes him out. That's a Pascucci's within a few seconds of each other. He's now going after the T-43, trying to maneuver to get the rocks in his favor. He's already earned a steel wall if he survives this battle. He's not stopping. They're 5 up on the enemy now, and it's mostly down to him. And now he's got is that a Skoda below him? Or is it? Yes, it's a Skoda. Well, it was a Skoda. It's now back in the garage. T-43 next. Loads some pumps around in. Now, the tank doesn't have great DPM, and the alpha's a bit lackluster because it's only a 100mm gun. But this tank is really, really living up to the hype under the command of Pumicka. He knows what he's doing, and he knows this tank is so agile, so quick, able to literally dominate the battlefield. He's already got 7 kills. He's already earned himself a Top Gun. If he can get another kill, he gets a Radley Walters. There's still 2 enemies left out on the battlefield. One of them's up here. The other one's down a little further off down there. Which one does he go for? The Liss or the Super Hellcat? Well, it looks like he's going to be going for the Super Hellcat. If he can get this, he gets his Radleys. Where is he? He's gone. He was up here. He's moved. Okay, we've got to rush to try and get to him, because if we don't get to him, somebody else will, and we'll miss out on that Radley Walters. Where did he go? How's he hiding? He can't be in these trees, in these bushes. He's got to be somewhere. How did he get away from us? Oh, he's actually south of us. He was hiding in the corner, trying to get away, and unfortunately, yeah, our teammates are going for him, and they miss out on the Radleys. Oh, they should have realized he was after a Radleys. Well, that amazingly quick game was an ace tanker game for pumicka2 in the Type 59. He got a hand of gobs for surviving the battle, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy tanks. A spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage. Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 5 exactly. Duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him. Fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. Shellproof for blocking more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. And here we get the epic and the battle hero medals. He got a Piscochis for killing both enemy Artys. In fact, he killed them so quickly that I don't think they had time to blink. Then the Spartan medal for taking a non-penetrating shot or ricochet when he had less than 10% of his hit points left. Patrol duty for being the only one spotting 6 enemy tanks whilst they were damaged. Steel wall for blocking the most damage in the game, surviving at least 11 shots and over 1,000 hit points of damage and surviving. And he got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and the Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. He got 7 in the end. As I said, 1 short of getting a Radley Walters medal, and this would have made it a really, really epic game if only he'd spotted where that Super Hellcat went. But he was hiding. He was trying to keep away. The team score, let's have a look at this. Top of the table, look at this. 3,175 hit points. Nearest player to him was the 56 TP, only managed 3,046 hit points. And in third place, we've got the E75 TS on the enemy team with 2,480 hit points of damage, just beating out the GSAW on our own team. When it came to kills, well, pumicka managed 7 kills. His platoon mate managed a kill on his own. So they did get 8 kills between them, but it would have been nice actually if he got that Radleys. But he did get the highest number of kills as well. 3 kills went to the 56 TP, and everyone else only had 1 kill. In fact, only 4 enemy vehicles actually managed to get a kill at all in that game. It was so quick. When it came to base XP, 1,813. That's a very high score for a medium tank, especially for the Type 59 in the game. 1,830. I keep repeat that. That's a huge score. The only player to get over 1,000 in this game. 906 went to the 56 TP, and 757 went to the GSAW 1008. That is, I mean, it's amazing that he nearly got double the next highest scorer on XP, because of course the 56 TP did, well, he did get more than double. What am I saying? That double his score is 1,812. So he got 1 hit point more than double this guy. Oh my God, that was a great game. Let's have a look at details. 22 shots fired, 15 direct hits on the enemy, 13 penetrations, 1 splash, damage of 3,175 hit points, all of it at close range. 17 hits received, only 3 of which actually penetrated, 10 non-penetrations, and 4 hits by way of splash. And yes, he did suffer some ram damage as well, but he got kills as a result of it. 1,870 hit points of damage blocked by armor. 6 enemy vehicles spotted, 8 enemy vehicles damaged, 7 killed, 3,552 hit points of spotting assist in that game as well. He did, on a premium count, earn a profit of 136,147 credits, despite the fact that he fired nothing but APCR during the game. And on top of that, he got 5,712 experience points altogether. Yeah, I think you can understand why they call it the Hype 59. That people think it is still one of the best medium tanks in the game. If you've got one of these, you are able to do amazing things. The only problem is that they took it out of the gift store, the premium shop, back in 2012, and they've only ever put it back in occasionally. and also offered it as part of the black market goods because the demand for it is so strong. People love this tank. It is just absolutely fantastic what it can do. And of course, Pumicka, he loves his Type 59. He obviously does. People will even pay silly money to get a gold version of this tank to parade around the battlefield saying, I've got a Type 59 and I know what to do with it. But if you do know what to do with it, you get battle results like this. Fantastic game by pumicka2. Congratulations. That was quite an orgy of destruction in just 5 minutes, 14 seconds. 5 minutes, 14 seconds. 7 kills. High caliber. Wow. Ace tanker. Very well done indeed. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.